What's up, guys? It has been far too long. As you can see here, the last time I actually played this map was April 24th. It is now August. There's a few reasons for that, which I'll be going over in this episode, but so much has changed since I've played this game that I just wanted to start off in the main menu just to show you guys that it's been so long since I've played, I don't know what's going to be going on. I've seen some of the updates, for example, like I know that there are rabbits and a few other things. There's the underwater temples, etc., etc. But, like I said, I wanted to start here. Oh, that killed the music. That was sort of anticlimactic, wasn't it? And where in the hell... Oh, that's right. I was digging in the chunk error section of my world, which is right outside of the Danger City. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've played this game. I had no clue where I was going to be at. So as you can see, I'm still digging out that, at least back then, there's some diamonds over there. I have dug a little bit hard in some areas. Efficiency 5, and I've got haste 2 around, so it's pretty much the fastest I can get it right now. Let's go up and I'll show you a little bit of what I mean. Oh man, it has been forever since I've played this game. I have so much cobble, it's not even funny. But yeah, the haste 2 beacon pretty much makes it faster than Creative ever thought to be in terms of breaking blocks. Yeah, I pretty much broke what all I can reach, and that's about it. Go straight up. So yeah, like I said, I've been super busy, but also, I don't know, it's weird. I like how I came out with that episode and was like, yeah, I'm gonna be super recordy. I'm gonna record all this stuff, and it never happened. But I'd like to go over a little bit of why that is in this episode, which is why I just started the way I did. And man, I have no armor on. I've updated my skin. Yeah, I updated my skin pretty much immediately after that last episode. Whoops. I've pretty much just changed the skin portion of my skin. So it's still the same homemade skin, but with a little bit of edited skin magic, I guess, is the best way to go at that. So let's go up here and check it out. There's the giant statue. Chunk error still looking decent. As you can see, I'm almost done. I just have a little bit of smoothing out to do. I love the way this looks. It does look legitimately like a chunk error. If I could just build up the ground here or something and put this back, put everything back. The thing is, I have so much cobble now, it's ridiculous. And as you can see, I still have my I still have my computer that's the same. And that's one reason why I haven't recorded in a long time, is because I planned on getting a new computer, yet I haven't yet. And there's a reason for that. That's because, you know, new computers are expensive, and the one I want is pretty upper level, but at the same time it's not like the greatest specs in the world. What happened here? I legitimately want to know what happened here. These roses were all right next to each other. And as far as I can tell, you can plant roses next to each other. Did they change the way they interacted with each other or something? They're definitely not completely centered like they used to be. I honestly don't know why these are all broken like this, or why this one's not showing up for some reason. There we go. A lot has changed in this game. I am in the current snapshot like I always am. Rabbits are the biggest new thing, at least because they're new. Well, I guess technically the biggest new thing would be the underwater dungeon, which I don't know if I'm gonna go search out in this. I definitely know I'm not gonna search it out in this episode, but eventually maybe. I'm gonna go back to the danger hole and get some items while I talk about like what's been going on, where I've been. Like I said, I've been very busy. And I didn't think I was going to be as busy as I was before I started doing what I was doing. In fact, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not going to be near as busy. And then I turned out to be like twice as busy. So that's pretty bad. But Yeah, I took this semester off to work for the summer, and I ended up getting a job where I choose to work the ridiculous hours that I work, but I work pretty ridiculous hours. I don't know where I put whoops. I don't know where I put all my stuff. So this episode could just be me getting destroyed by everything in the game. There's an unbreaking sword. We'll take the unbreaking sword. Because I honestly don't know where I left anything. Like, honestly. No clue where I left a single thing. It's probably somewhere stupid, like, outside or something. But I'm just going to kind of go ahead and go at this while I keep explaining my situation. But yeah, I got a summer job. And it's 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. But the thing is, the way I work is I work when I have a job, and I like to work as hard as I possibly can, and I don't ever stop working hard, which is a great work ethic, kids, children, adults, teens, preteens, adolescents, whatever you want to go by. I mean, honestly, that is the best advice I can ever give you, is work your hardest, and you will not regret it. My first job, I can kind of say that I did regret working as hard as I did. I did end up working twice as much as the other two people. Oh, that's a golden sword that I'm carrying. Wow. I have my screen tilted a little bit. I couldn't tell that that was golden. So I think I'm going to go back while I keep explaining this. But yeah, so I worked as hard as I possibly could, and ended up, my boss came up to me and was like, hey, we've noticed you've been working really hard, and I want to go ahead and say that we're going to bump your pay up, and you can now work overtime if you want. Which, what I was at, but it's just a summer job, so I'm not getting paid too much, and I'm also, you know, summer help, so basically I'm garbage in the eyes of people that actually work at that establishment. I mean, it's terrible to say, but it's pretty much true. It's like, people look at me and they're like, oh yeah, you're one of the people here for summer. Yeah, we hate your kind, get out. Which is kind of sad, but, I mean, hey. I'm a hard worker. Where on earth did I put anything? I can't find a single thing. Nothing in here, nothing in here. You getting tired of that chest opening sound? I sure might be. I guess I'll just take this. How many uses left? Oh, none. There's no uses left on that. I have 7 levels, but I don't think I have enough to really fix that. I really, really wish I knew where I left everything. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go see if I can find rabbits. What I'm basically gonna do is I'm gonna just wander around in areas that I kind of don't know what biomes rabbits exist in, like not a clue, and to find any underground or any underwater dungeons would be just impossible right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go wandering. I'm gonna kill things with my fist and possibly this pickaxe, which will waste the durability on it, but that's not too bad since the enchanting system has changed. It's I'm on piece 4, aren't I? Yep. Let's go back to hard. This way we'll actually have something spawning. But yeah, so my boss came up to me and was like, hey, we've noticed you've been working hard, we're gonna give you a pay raise, and we're also gonna remove your limiter for overtime. Because most of the other people that got hired for summer, they get capped at 40 hours, which is a full-time paying job. So, I mean, I guess it's a summer job, but also it's a full-time summer job. So it's pretty legit at times. Look at all these. What are all these pork chops doing here? It's kind of like the roses. There's just things floating about. But I am taking full advantage of that, just because my hardworking nature got me a pay raise and the limiter removed. So I'm taking full advantage of it. There are days where I work a 12-hour shift. I go in at 7 and I work till 7. That's technically not a 12-hour shift because we have a 30-minute lunch that we don't get paid for. But anyway, yeah, sometimes I go in at 7 and leave at 7:30. And it's pretty ridiculous. And then I work sometimes on, Fridays when we don't really work. But yeah, so that's where most of my time's been going. And then after that, it's like after a long week of legitimately like 50 hours of work in 4 days, I kind of want to just take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to myself. Friday especially, I sleep in and catch up on some much needed rest. And I just like sit back and watch YouTube. Which, I mean, technically I could record, but like I said, I still have this old computer, which is just the worst thing ever to record anything on. Hey, there's the Spawn Shrine, which we never finished. I'll get to that part, but I just want to finish up that. So yeah, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are generally like my days off, and I just don't. I'm really lazy when it comes to doing anything. So sorry about that. I guess I could have my bow if I really need anything. So I'm gonna grab an arrow. So that's pretty much the story of what's been happening and why I've been gone so long. Because I was busy with school, and then I got a full-time summer job. And right now I'm at the tail end of my summer job. Also along with, getting a pay raise and the limiter removed. They asked me when I wanted my last day to be, and I was like, well, that's a pretty interesting thing for them to ask, since, it's them hiring me. And of course, I picked the day before classes start. I'm still going to be working, but I can't work and go to class at the same day. So unfortunately, I will not be working the next day either. So there's that. I should have a little bit of free time back coming up. I am still going to go to school for the fall at least, so my time's not going to be as good as I want it to be doing this, but for now it'll work. As you can see, I'm kind of chugging along. I do plan on getting a new computer. That was the second most important reason of getting this job, and the exact reason to why I'm actually working so much overtime is because I want a new computer. I'm getting a desktop PC that can actually handle Minecraft and recording at the same time, because frankly, I need one. I desperately need one. Haven't seen any rabbits yet. I don't know what you get rabbits with. Apparently you can tame them. I'm assuming with carrots, because if Bugs Bunny taught me anything, you can tame rabbits with carrots. Yeah. If you couldn't tell what this episode's going to be, it's going to be kind of a talky episode, just because I've been away for so long. I want to kind of explain some things. The hiatus is kind of over. I wanted to set this up in the wind tunnel just because my computer's so bad that it has actually overheated idling. So I've cleaned it out. It's just bad news. It can't handle things anymore. So I plan on getting a new computer with some of the overtime money. But then also it's like Intel's coming out with their new processor in the fall, and I would very much like to wait until after that processor comes out. Hey, check it out, we're in new chunks, because there's granite, or no, not granite, whatever the gray granite is. So I'm waiting for Intel's new processors to come out, and then like a month after that, the old processors like the i7 will be a little bit cheaper. They're still the most expensive piece of the computer, etc., etc. And then DDR4 RAM's going to come out, so DDR3 RAM's going to go down, etc. So I am kind of waiting until fall to get a better computer, and maybe even Cyber Monday, just because I want to take advantage and get the cheapest computer, or spend the littlest amount of money I can for a computer with the specs that I want. So there's also that, and that's pretty much it for my plight. It's like, right now I'm just working insanely hard. In fact, one of my coworkers, I've become really good friends with a few of my coworkers. Some of the people that are full time, but some of them are also summer help like myself. And one of them just despises the fact that I work. Well, not despises. They're not the kind that work super overtime like I am willing to do, just because I'm kind of a mercenary when it comes to work. I get in, I get out. Sometimes my morals, ethics, and health are called into question. Not really. My morals and ethics are pretty much the same, but I don't care about my health when it comes to things. And one day I smashed about every single finger I own, as well as twisted my ankle, because we had to get a whole bunch of computers stripped and put out of there. And they have no organization, so the room pretty much looked like a box of Legos that you just threw all your Legos into. It was bad. But, yeah, so, yeah, she is not like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be working overtime, and she just gives me this look of judgment. But it's fine. Other people do the same thing, too. She's not the only one. There's other people who work at that area that, look at me like I'm nuts because I'm summer help and I'm working. Wow. Right here we have a roof forest biome, it looks like. Right kinda near spawn. This is nice. This is nice. I'm gonna have to remember this. But, enough about work and more so about the LP. I've gotten to the point where I don't know what I'm gonna do with this world. I guess I could create new chunks. I'm creating new chunks now in the hopes of maybe finding like a rabbit or a horse or something kinda close to Danger City, but not 100% sure that's going to work out like I intend. I've thought about making a new world using the snapshots, or using the most recent version at least. I'm still kind of struggling with that idea of creating a whole new world. It's just at this point I don't know what I'm going to do with this world. I have to go far to like generate new stuff anyway, and everything's kind of far apart, and I know everything's kind of stagnating in terms of content, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know what I want to do for each episode, and I think if I started a new world, that would kind of, you know, fix the problem. So, give me your input on that if you want me to, if you're okay with me starting a new world, or if I should stick with this one. There is one, I've dealt with this before where I thought about starting a new world, but I didn't know about the whole Danger City thing, in which I decided that if I start a new world, rebuilding Danger City will become its own series, even though I haven't done any rebuilding of Danger City at all. But now there's a bunch of new things that I could use to rebuild Danger City. I have a whole bunch of ideas of rebuilding Danger City, but I also want to start a new world, so if I do, I could get 2 series going. There would be the Season 2 survival series, and also, you know, rebuilding Danger City, which will also be survival, but it'll be more of like a building type thing, and I'm not the greatest of builders, so I think the series will like help me get better at it or something, you know, something like that. I'm still dealing with that. Things will get easier when I have a computer that can actually handle Minecraft, because that's my main concern, is like, I have all these ideas, but then my computer just can't handle Minecraft and recording at the same time. So, yeah, there's that. And also, that's about it for this. My regular LPs, for example, like the mother one, the mother LP, the mother 2 LP technically. That'll be coming back too. That's easier. I never have to worry about like overheating recording that, just for the sheer fact that it's a 16-bit game, whereas this is a 3D game, and it just wrecks my processor, especially since I'm recording at the same time. But yeah, so there's a little bit about where I've been, what I have planned. I would love your guys' input for sure, because this is as much, I do this for you guys as much as I do it for myself nowadays. Even though I haven't done it in months and months and months. But yeah, just give me your input on that. Like I said, the idea is to... I'm going to try to play this one as long as I can until I get a new computer, and then the idea is either going to be... See, you can see there's chunk boundaries. So there is stuff here that's been loaded, that's now unloaded, and it's weird. And I kind of want to, like, not deal with that in a new world, so... This must be where I got lost way early on in the series. So like I said, yeah, the idea is to look at that. Look at this. Look at this chunk error, chunk boundary glitches. The plan is to finish this up as much as I can, or until I get a new computer, and then start Season 2 of Survival in a whole new world. And if I have a good computer, I might even do like an amplified world or something. That would be pretty cool. Because I do plan on getting a pretty good computer. $1,300 for what I want, which is pretty pricey. Build my own for sure, especially since the job I'm in, I've learned a lot about computers and stuff. I deal with like tablets at least every day. Tablets are just iPads and stuff. I've not worked with a desktop PC since I've started, but that's just because they're less prevalent in my field, because we're working for schools, so they just pretty much keep desktop PCs as long as they can, whereas they can get new tablets anytime. It's just easier. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I have not seen anything new. Pretty much out of things to talk about. Okay, so that's probably a pretty good point to stop, because that was my processor overheating again. I do plan on doing another episode here soon. I'll probably set up the wind tunnel as to avoid, overheating during the episode. Like I said, I'd love your feedback on starting a second season in a new world, and if I do that, once again, there will still be Rebuilding Danger City, in which I rebuild Danger City. If you don't know the series, Danger City is the area in which that village is, way at the beginning of the episode. Yeah, I'll probably explain more in the next episode when I actually have the wind tunnel set up to where I know at least it'll take at least 45 minutes for me to overheat in the wind tunnel. This did it in like 22. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. I look forward to hearing from what you're saying. And sorry I've been gone so long, but man, again, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.